guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, joined again by my sister-in-law Pobs and my brother Sami, and it's super chilly, so I gotta wrap myself up nice and comfy right now because we're about to return to watching The Witcher, bro. Season 1, episode 4, titled "Of Banquets, Bastards, and Burials," bro. Triple B all the way. We just checked out episode 3 right now. If you guys haven't checked out our reaction to episode 3 or episodes 1 and 2, I'll leave the link in the description below, as well as up here, so you guys can go ahead and check those out before joining back with us for episode 4. We've been enjoying The Witcher so far, right?
Yes.
And so far, like, we've been, The Witcher has been focused towards these 3 main characters, which is Geralt of Rivia, Yennefer the Mage, and Princess Ciri of Sintra. So episode 1 was really focused heavily towards Geralt, introducing Geralt, his story with Renfri, who passed away unfortunately, but her memory is still haunting Geralt, and this, like, there are these concepts of destiny, you know, that have been flowing throughout this entire series. And, like, you know, Geralt, like, in the beginning of episode 1, Ciri had to go find Geralt of Rivia. You know, the Queen of Aedrin told her, it's like, you have to go find Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know too.
Yeah.
That's your destiny.
That's your destiny. And then episode 1, midway, when Queen Calanthe told Ciri to go find Geralt of Rivia, she saw me went to find Geralt of Rivia instead. And that's why you don't see him for the second half of that reaction video. But yeah, we've been really enjoying The Witcher so far. As always, if you guys are enjoying watching these videos with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with any other fans of The Witcher or Henry Cavill or freaking Superman out there. And let's go ahead and dive in. All right, in 3, 2, 1, son. Toss a coin for your Witcher, oh valley of plenty. Holy crap! What is the heart of the forest? It's the sun, bro. Actually, you might be right. Holy crap!
Don't hurt me. I need to find Dara, please.
Who's Dara?
The red boy.
The red boy was dead, right?
Yeah. She's gonna be pissed when she finds out.
Oh my god.
No, but I think he got stabbed in the shoulder, so he might still be alive.
What is your name?
Fiona, where am I? How did I...
You are in Brokilon Forest.
Damn, these, like...
I tell you no lie. It swallowed the whole village, it did.
The whole village?
Holy shit.
Oh, don't that look shit.
Yeah.
That's why we had to call him. And the Selkie shot out. And it swallowed that witcher whole.
This is brilliant.
Of course.
He's fine.
I saw it.
See?
I'll take what I'm owed.
Toss a coin to
To your Witcher, oh valley of plenty. Oh, coin to the Witcher, friend of humanity.
Yikes.
Love it.
I should be claiming 10% of all your coin, but instead, what I'm asking for, teeny weeny little favor.
Fuck off, Bob.
Food, women, and wine, Geralt.
You could have just said that.
Every lord, knight, and twopenny king will be at this betrothal.
How many of these lords want to kill you?
Hard to say.
Not suffer tonight sober just because you hid your sausage in the wrong royal pantry. I'm not.
Anyway, you're not going tonight as a witcher. Right, so stick close to me. Can't have anyone finding out who you actually are.
Geralt of Rivia!
Oh, that's Mousak. That's the... This is in the past, too.
So cool. Why are you dressed like a sad silk trader? These suitors will vie all night for Princess Pavetta's hand.
Princess Pavetta. That's Ciri's mom.
Switch my head.
Then in a husband's shadow.
There he goes.
Something about you reminds me of a scoundrel. I didn't get a proper look at the little shit's face, but that pimply arse, I remember anyway.
Well, Geralt.
He was kicked in the balls by an ox as a child.
Well, that's true. Here, drown your sorrows on me, you look.
Queen Calanthe of Sintra! My daughter is eager to have this over with. As am I.
I will not have your hysteria turn this night upside down.
You could do worse.
I could do better. You can have who you want when you're married. You'll be fine.
She looks so much like Ciri.
Yeah.
There were many forests like it. Before the conjunction of the spheres, we adapted, fought off the mutants and men who sought our end. Now only we remain, Dryads.
I'm so glad you're alive. Is he going to be all right?
All newcomers to the forest must drink the waters. If they bear ill intent towards Brokilon, they die. You will both drink the waters, and all will be revealed.
We have a renowned guest here tonight.
I had my ass kicked by a ragged band of elves. I was about to have my throat cut when Phil of Andrel let me go.
Take a seat by my side while I change.
I'm Princess Cirilla of Sintra.
Your grandmother slaughtered my family.
Oh shit.
No, that's not true.
She's the only one left.
I don't know what to say.
Say nothing.
Tell me, how does a witcher find himself at my daughter's wedding feast dressed like a...
I'm protecting the bard from vengeful royal cuckolds.
Peregrine of Nilfgaard. Queen Calanthe, my marriage to your daughter will unite the jewels of the north and south. My potent seed inside Pavetta will produce the strongest of male heirs.
Jeez. That's one hell of a proposal.
Yet Nilfgaard remains a shit rag of the south. Nilfgaardian kings don't remain kings for long. How long will you last? A year? A month? A day?
This is probably where the animosity towards each kingdom starts.
I envy. Truly.
I love that I believe that it would all be worth it. I've gotten to spend the last 3 decades cleaning up stupid political messes. Glorified royal ass viper.
Oh shit. Don't open it! What the heck is killing them?
Ew.
Holy crap. Oh shit. What is that? Oh, she's doing the...
As an assassin, it appears you've run out of chances to provide your king a male heir.
Oh shit.
Oh, he can do it too.
I know.
What did the king give you that could be traced?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Geralt, he is just witch. How did you not foresee this? You're supposed to
Bitch, I heard bitch.
That's what. Yeah. Well, this time he's a bitch.
I thought mustard.
Fishmonger. I love this guy so much. He's my favorite character right here.
Tell me, Witcher, why are there so few of you left?
It is no longer possible to create more of us since the sacking of Camorin.
Is the Kaer Morhen like an actual place in the game?
Tell me, Your Majesty.
Yeah, Cameron is like.
Oh, it's a place? I thought it was a person.
Why do you risk your life
like
on the battlefield when you can rest on your throne?
Oh, school?
Because there is a simplicity in killing monsters.
Please! I come in peace. I am Lord Urcheon of Erlenwald, and I have come to claim your daughter's hand in marriage.
This is no monster.
I order you.
This is Sonic.
This knight has been cursed.
Lioness of Sintra, that I come to claim what is rightfully mine, Pavetta, by the law of surprise.
Oh shit. Witcher shit! Co-op time. Let's go! I love the sword fighting in this show, man.
Law of surprise has been called.
Everybody's like, yeah, let's go! Yeah. Literally 3 against everybody, right?
I don't know who is on whose team.
I don't know, man. Meanwhile,
Please. So which time is this one? It's present or the past?
I don't know. It's probably in the same time as what's happening in The Witcher right now. Not Ciri's time.
Take her instead.
Bitch!
Some mother shit.
What? She still actually wants to live.
No.
No.
Oh,
Shit. God damn.
that's what happened.
Oh. Oh, she back! No. Run.
No.
Oh, shit! As long as it didn't hit the baby, I'm good.
Yeah, Yennefer can die. That's okay.
Come on! See, it went through her shoulder, right?
Yeah. Baby,
See, look, he's all blue. Man!
the baby's like swollen.
Oh, she's trying to bring him back. Oh, remember in episode 2?
Dooney.
Okay, never mind. I'll tell you later. Yeah, yeah.
I told you to stay away.
Dooney the
Beauty and the Beast.
Literally.
The day that I saved your husband, King Ragnar, from a certain death, I chose the law of surprise as payment.
Asking for payment with the law of surprise is as old as mankind itself. Destiny has determined the surprise be Pavetta.
I waited until the 12th bell when the curse breaks.
What is the 12th bell?
I never intended to be.
You know how curses are.
Just to watch from afar.
Vague and shit.
And our hearts collided.
And
How
me.
did your heart collide?
With an old hedgehog.
Yeah, with an old hedgehog.
Life was saved, debt must be paid.
I like that.
But a promise made must be honored. That's true for a commoner, as it is for a queen.
Yep.
This bitter bitch is not gonna give it up so easily. No, she's gonna kill her.
I'll kill you later.
No, I swear. There's no way she's accepting. See?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. Time for some juice, bruh!
Potion time!
Potion time! Come on, Mosaic. He's slowing the storm.
That was some stare.
No, seriously. Holy shit. This has got to be the most craziest wedding betrothal contest I've ever seen.
Is that why they keep telling Ciri to find Geralt?
Or maybe he's the only one who can stop the power from...
Do you believe in destiny now?
Dude, you're so scared as hell. Run away. Your
Your
girlfriend has like crazy powers.
I don't know, man. If your girlfriend looked like that, maybe it's worth it. Shit, I'd stay. My girlfriend got special powers? Shit, I'm gonna marry this girl.
Then think about like when you forget to do the dishes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be like wind and dishes blowing up.
I thought your grandmother's gift had skipped you, as it did me.
Destiny has spoken. The law of surprise will be honored.
Because Queen Calanthia's agreed to my proposal of marriage.
I think actually she didn't. He just took like the chance and like announced it.
Yeah. I mean, she did refuse him 3 times.
I assume that's agreeable.
He's like, yeah, of course. After that, yeah.
I drank the waters.
Oh.
It's gonna be okay.
Something's off. Yeah.
No.
Drink and forget.
Oh, shit.
Why isn't it working?
Shankayan calls to you.
What?
I know it's easy for me to say with warm breath in my lungs and you with nothing.
With my blessing, I thereby.
Oh.
What bells?
The 12th bell has not yet rung.
I think your blessing of this marriage has fulfilled a destiny.
You saved my life. I must repay you.
I want nothing.
No, please.
The law of surprise. Give me that which you already have, but do not know. Destiny can go.
Yep. He claimed the... That's why Ciri's destined to be with Geralt, because the law of surprise. Oh my god.
Like as a couple?
No, not as a couple. Destined for... Yeah.
Destined to be
I have no idea.
You're bound to this now, Geralt. The bond that will come into being between you and this child could be extraordinary.
But then why father figure? He doesn't age.
Don't worry, it's like... He still looks old though. White hair and everything.
But he's gonna look the same even when Ciri is like 25, 30, so... You don't know that? Oh yeah, you do know that. You used to play the game and all that bullshit.
Oh, it's Queen Calanthe. What the hell? God.
There's progeny is in Broccolon Forest.
He must drink from the source.
Alright, so the law of surprise, right? So you guys can explain in the comments down below, but what I think Dooney, aka Sonic the Hedgehog before he got remodeled. Dooney, who is Lord Urchin, when he was a boy, he saved the previous king, Pavetta's dad, the queen's husband, from certain death. And because of that, he could have gotten a reward, but he chose not to get a reward. He chose something called the Law of Surprise, which I guess in this universe means kind of like a debt, like a life debt. So basically, like the way Iced explained it is that the Law of Surprise is an honest gamble. It can be anything. For example, it's whatever gift that the king gets next.
Yeah.
And
So
it has to be given to the person who saves your life. So sometimes the gift can be just, maybe the king got a gift of corn or like food or some random stuff. It could be the smallest gift ever, but that's why it's a surprise. It's a gamble. Like, I save your life, you give me whatever gift you get next. Okay, my next gift is like I just want a little tiny teddy bear. Here, you can have it for saving my life. Or it could be a whole nother life itself. So the next gift that the king was graced with was a daughter. And so that daughter became the child surprise gift for Dooney. And I think the fact that they're in love with each other, I think that's just destiny. Destiny intertwined. Because this series, I cannot.
Destiny.
How many times have they said the word freaking destiny?
Destiny too many times.
That's what I was telling Sami the other day. I was like, it should have named Destiny.
Yeah.
Not The Witcher, the Destiny.
Destiny Witcher. Because every time they say it, it's not just
or the Witcher's
destiny.
Destiny.
It's destiny. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. So I've never heard of the Law of Surprise before. This is the first series where they actually go into it. Even like, I don't know if it's the actual medieval thing, but yeah, this was pretty insane. And so there were two weddings, Pavetta and Dooney. And Dooney! You guys should name your kid Dooney.
You're right.
Come on!
It's not our destiny.
But Dooney is a good name. You can you have a boy or a girl, you can just name him
Dooney. Yeah. And then Lord Iced of Scaleger, I guess they're like fishermen people. He married the queen of the Lioness of Sintra, and that's why he's the king later when Ciri's alive.
Yeah. I definitely think they should have gone with some timeline on the side.
It's a little bit confusing. I'll admit that.
It's confusing.
Yeah. But although I will say I do like it in the form of, because in episode 1 you have no idea what's happening, but by episode 4 you kind of have, it's like a puzzle. You're putting the pieces together in the different slots, so it's kind of keeping you engaged in that sense. But I can understand if you've never experienced anything like The Witcher before, it can be a little bit confusing. I'm okay with it.
We're already halfway there, right?
Yeah, this is the halfway point. Next episode is episode 5 titled Bottled Appetites.
Bottled Appetites?
Bottled Appetites. Well, we saw somebody's appetite outside today, But you know what was crazy though? Yennefer's teleportation with the Queen of Aedrin or Adel or whatever, and that poor Aedrin. Yeah.
We're butchering it.
Yeah, we're really butchering it. Yeah, so Yennefer's still talking about how even though she got what she wanted ultimately, she still doesn't like it. She sacrificed her womanhood to ultimately become this crazy mage to tackle on, to become Aedrin or Adder. I can't remember the goddamn name, but to become that kingdom's mage. And now she's I spent the last 3 decades, fixing political messes, but it's not what I truly want.
She thought she's gonna have more challenges.
Yeah.
Not just transporting a queen from one place to another with the baby.
Right.
And stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even though that was a good adventure.
Yeah. But although she did teleport almost 4 times, So that was pretty insane. I just wish they didn't kill the baby, because for a second there, I thought she was gonna raise the baby, because she can't give birth, so she would adopt the baby herself, and maybe that would be a good way of, remodeling her character a little bit after what happened in episode 3. But yeah, what do you think about this episode, Pops?
No, I liked it. I mean, by this episode, the whole jumping in the past and the present, all that is making more sense, even though I have no idea what time is the Yennefer story right now. Is she in the present time with Witcher and Ciri, or is she somewhere in the middle?
Right.
Or is she all the way, I don't think she's all the way back in the past.
Gotcha.
With Ciri's mom's wedding and all that, but I don't know exactly what time that is.
Okay.
I mean, if anybody knows.
Yeah, you guys can leave down in the comments below. I think based on, somebody on my Discord posted a timeline, and I think based on that, what happened in episode 1, like the events of episode 1 where the battle is happening, where like Ciri's grandmother dies, Ciri leaves, that's present time. The stuff
and Ciri in the forest is also present time.
Ciri in the forest is also, everything with Ciri is present time. Everything we've seen up to Geralt and Yennefer is all in the past. And then the parts of Yennefer and Geralt that we saw right now are probably together, like at the same time.
Like Ciri's mom and Yennefer?
Yeah, like Yennefer saving, Yennefer teleporting scene, and the Geralt, that huge banquet fight, that's all happening at the same time. But and Ciri's in the future, you know, because I think like Yennefer is old, you know, Yennefer's like 40 or 50 years, no more than that. Like.
So what about Geralt and Renfri?
Geralt and Renfri is like all the way in the beginning. I think if I were to guess,
that's not present.
No, that's like way past. Because Renfri was the first. Wait, I'm not sure actually. You guys can leave it on. But if I were to guess, Renfri happened long before this. Because you know when Renfri was tricking Geralt in the woods, he was like, oh, follow the girl in the woods, she will be your destiny. I don't think at that point Geralt actually knew that Ciri was actually going to be a thing. I think after this event, after he's claimed his law of surprise, he's going to realize, oh shit, Renfri was talking about the girl in the woods must be Ciri or something like that. Because, you know, Renfri's been haunting his memories, like, because in episode 3 you saw him carrying Renfri's brooch and...
Okay, now I'm lost. I thought that was present. That's like in another place, but the same time as Ciri.
No, I think that happened.
Because he doesn't know if the law of surprise got him a boy or a girl. So he still might be confused.
You're right. Although I would say that, because... I would say that...
I think they're just making sense of what they showed in the first episode. Like, so this is the behind story of why everybody keeps telling it's your destiny, find Ciri, find Geralt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is the one thing that I feel like they should have at least, like, okay, there is no year or whatever. Ciri's mom's time or something, anything,
Yeah,
but like put some timeline, because this is really confusing.
I'm pretty sure at least in my head, I know the timeline makes sense. Like first it's Renfri with Geralt and Renfri, and then Yennefer happened before that. Yennefer's probably, I would say that Yennefer and Geralt are almost around the same age. Yennefer in the beginning goes to the Aretuza and becomes, starts becoming a mage. Geralt is with Renfri, has that whole Renfri moment. Then Geralt meets Jaskier, the bard, who sings "Toss a coin to your witcher," So, because then he follows, because of Jaskier, he follows them into the palace, right? Because he has to go with Jaskier to protect him from all the men of women he's betrayed with, which, by the way, now he's a eunuch. He's gonna go around being called a eunuch, which is good for him but bad for his rep.
One thing.
Okay.
But in between, they showed how the monster princess,
yes,
Geralt saved the monster princess. That has to be later. That cannot be at the same time as Yennefer.
Right, that's 30 years in the future, right?
And then you're saying Ciri is even more
in the future. Yeah, I'm saying that.
So 3 different timelines is going on side by side?
Yeah, there's a Ciri timeline, there's a Yennefer timeline, and there's a Geralt timeline. Because I think that Ciri, when Geralt is taking down that other princess, the monster princess, the Striga, what do you call it? Ciri is not yet born.
Yeah.
Right? Ciri, Duny and Pavetta haven't come together because episode 3 happens before episode 4. But yeah, you guys can fill us in the comments.
Yeah, that is very confusing.
Yeah, I might be right or wrong, but I don't know. But that's the way I think. What do you think of the way magic is displayed in this episode?
I like it more now.
Like the teleportation and stuff?
Yeah.
What do you think of that crazy monster?
The spider thing? The robot spider?
The spider with the knives?
And the robot. Oh, it looked like a robot spider.
Yeah, but they don't have robots in this age, you know what I'm saying?
You never know, they can have it with magic.
You know what this monster makes me think of? Remember in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, in the maze, they said they had these weird spider creatures like going through the various bushes?
Yeah.
That's what it made me think of. Like the one that Hagrid introduced in to Harry in like a Prisoner of Azkaban. It really felt like that. At least that's the way I imagined it. I don't remember the name of the monster exactly, but yeah, if you guys are Harry Potter aficionados, you know what I'm talking
Which one? The one in the forest?
No, the one in the maze. The one in the maze. And then Hagrid was raising them in his, cabin and stuff. And they grew up and then they were used as obstacles in the maze. But yeah, what's your favorite episode so far, Pops? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
4? Yeah, I would say this is my favorite episode. Come on, the Law of Surprise, bro. The Law of freaking Surprise. That's freaking epic. And the whole banquet fight scene. I'll tell you this much. The action is insane.
I also like the whole Yennefer scene in this one too. Like teleporting this and that.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Yeah.
I love that too. I'm glad that at least Yennefer got a little scene with the baby. I cannot see dead children whatsoever. I can see blood and guts. Even that gut scene at the end was easy to watch, but I can't see children getting hurt, man. Like there's a certain limit for me. But the thing with the guts, I've seen that before, like in other shows and stuff. Like people would rip out guts, and not from humans, but from like animals, and they'd be able to tell the future from pig guts or lamb guts or something like that. But that eating the skin of dead people should no, thank you. Anyways, anything else you want to add, Pops?
No, I'm good.
Anything you want to add, Samir?
I'm good.
Alright, so which one was your favorite?
The last episode we watched.
Okay, yeah.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about the action or the magic? What do you think about the magic? Based on, like, you've had the experience with the game.
No, I mean, based on the game, the magic, this magic is nothing, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The magic we use in the game is
yeah.
Did you actually spend 200 plus hours playing the game?
Almost, yeah.
When was it?
It's almost 5 years ago.
Where was I?
I don't know.
You didn't exist.
Yeah.
No, I exist!
No, yeah. Probably really hit the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably why he was able to spend 200 plus hours. And I think you would love the game, Pops.
Yeah.
Let her play the
Maybe
game.
you should try it.
Yeah. Now that you've seen the series,
you can watch the trailer.
You can be Geralt of
The
Rivia,
trailer is
Pops.
super epic.
You can be Geralt of Rivia, and you can go on love affairs with millions of women in the game yourself, and see why it's so good.
Dude, if he was gay, maybe I would play it. Why would I want to play a game where I'm going into a million actions with women?
Why not?
Because I'm a woman!
That's okay, you can experiment.
No, thank you.
Alright.
So how about you play and I just enjoy those scenes? Like with the VR and the...
With the VR? Okay. Alright guys, thank you guys for joining us for episode 4. See you guys later in episode 5 entitled Bottled Appetites. Appetites. I can't say shit right now. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe
and
if
share.
you like the video and if you want to watch more.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.